relying only on donations. And although our plays are free, there are costs that are incurred from doing theater. So, ways you can make a donation. You can drop a donation in the donation bucket back there. You can buy refreshments, shirts. They're the fashion of the season. I saw Kardashian wearing one of our shirts the other day on Instagram. It's amazing. But she would wear a shirt if she knew that they were here, and I'm gonna contact them on that. You can purchase from receipts to any of our stage productions. They're a $10 donation, and that's tax deductible, so everyone likes that. We are 501c3, so all your donations are tax deductible. If you make a donation today and would like to include in your taxes, please make sure to ask the lady at concessions for a receipt. I've talked about refreshments. Camping fans are also back there. It's going to be hot in here because we're going to turn off the air conditioning. We tried to run it as long as possible to cool it down. But if you can get warm, go out back and purchase one of our wonderful handmade fans. Bathrooms are through this first doorway on your left. There is one bathroom. So please try to use it sparingly. There will be a 10-minute intermission for you to all line up and use it. If you need to use it during the show, we completely understand. Exits, in case of an emergency, which hopefully will never occur, but just in case, there's one in the back, one to the side here, one here, and for those of you sitting in basically these two seats, there's one straight through that door. At this point, I ask you to please take out your cell phones, check to make sure your volume is on, and then your volume is off, thank you, and that little button that says camera, I want you to click on that and turn your camera on. Feel free to take as many photos or videos that you would like, make sure your flash is off, and share all your photos and videos with us through our Facebook page or email. And at this point, I would like to turn it over to Josh.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm the director of the play. I have to say I'm really, I'm sorry. These are my assistant directors, Katie House and Helena Page. I want to say that I am so proud of this cast. They've done an amazing job. But I also want to send a special thank you to my both assistant directors for all the work that they did in helping me put this together. So thank you both.
Production Company.
Which one's Monty and which one's Cap?
You have 10 minutes to wow us with your proposal. And go.
Oh, wow. Well, you see, I have this idea for a new screenplay.
9 minutes.
Just give us the gist.
2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge breaks to new beauty, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these 2 foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life. Whose misadventured, piteous overthrows do, with their death, bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but their children's end, not could remove, is now the 2-hour traffic of our stage, which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Gregory, on my word, we will not endure insults as men who carry coals.
No, for them we should be colliers.
I mean, and we being collared will draw.
Hey, while you live, draw your neck out of the collar.
I strike quickly, being moved.
But thou art not so quickly moved to strike.
A dog in the house of Montague moves me.
To move is to stir, and to be valiant is to stand. Therefore, if thou art moved, thou runnest away.
A dog in that house shall move me to stand. For I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague.
That shows thee a weak slave, for the weakest goes to the wall. Draw your sword. Here comes two of the house of Montague.
My naked weapon is out. Quarrel, I will back thee.
Ha! Turn thy back and run.
Fear me not.
No, marry, I fear thee.
I will take the law of our sides. Let them begin.
I will frown as I pass by them, and let them take it as they list.
I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law of our sides if I say I?
No.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you, for I serve as good a man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes. Better, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing blow.
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up your sword or manage it to part these men with me.
Drawn and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell. All Montagues and thee. Happy!
What noise is this? Give him an arm to it. Ho!
A crutch, a crutch. What I call you for a sword?
A sword, I say. Old Montague has come. And flourishes his blade in spite of me.
Thou coward, Capulet! Hold me not!
Thou shalt not,
Let me go!
thou shalt not stir a foot to find a foe. Rebellious subjects, enemies of peace, profaners of this neighbor's stained steel. Will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of their pernicious rage, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. But for now, all the rest depart away. You, Capulet, come with me, and you, Montague, come you this afternoon, to know our further pleasure in this case, to old Freeport, our common judgment place. Once more, on pain of death, depart!
set this ancient quarrel new approach. Speak, nephew. Were you by when this began?
Here were the servants of your adversary. Close fighting ere I did approach. I drew to part them, but when the instant came, the fire and tumult with his sword prepared. We were interchanging thrusts and blows, till the princess came who parted either part.
Oh, how fares Romeo? Have you seen him today? Right glad I am that he was not at this fray.
An hour before the worshipped sun peered forth the golden window of the east. A troubled mind drave me to walk abroad. But he was ware of me, and dove into the covert of the wood.
He's been seen there many mornings, crying tears that add drops to the morning dew, and making a cloudy day even cloudier with his sighs. But as the sun rises in the east, my sad son comes home to escape the light.
Oh, noble uncle, do you know of the cause?
I neither know of it nor can learn of it.
Have you importuned him by any means?
Both by myself and many other friends. But he's his own affection's counselor. And could we but know from whence his sorrows grow, I'd as willingly give cure as to know.
Here he comes. I will speak to him. Go hence. Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
But news struck 9.
Sad hours do seem long.
What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Having not with having makes them short.
In love?
Out of
Love?
her favor whom I'm in love with.
In sadness, who is that you love?
Alas, love whose view is muffled still, without eyes should see pathways clearly to his will. This waking sleep that is not what it is. This love that I feel that there is no love within. Dost thou laugh, cuz?
No, cuz, I rather weep.
Good heart, at what?
At thy good heart's oppression.
Why is such love's transgression, when griefs lie heavy in my own breast, that thou wilt propagate to have further pressed? With more of thine than this love has shown, doth add much more grief to too much of mine own. Love is a smoke, raised with the fumes of sighs, being purged of fire sparkling in lovers' eyes, or being vexed in a sea nursed by lovers' tears. What is this but a madness most discreet, a choking gall, preserving sweet? Farewell, my cuz.
Soft, I will go alone, and if you leave me, you do me wrong.
Tut, I have lost myself. This is not Romeo. I am not he. He is some other where.
In sadness, who is that you love?
What, shall I groan and tell you?
Grown, why no, but sadly tell me who.
Bid a sick man in sadness and make him well. I'll urge you to one that is so ill. In sadness, cuz, I do love a woman.
I am some your own, I suppose you love.
A right good mark, cuz, and she is fair whom I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuz, is soonest hit.
In that mark you do miss, cuz. She will not be hit with Cupid's arrow, for she hath Dian's wit, and in strong proof of chastity is well armed against love's weak childish bow. She will remain unharmed. She will not stay the siege of loving turns, nor bide the encounter of assailing eyes, nor open her lap to saint seducing gold. She is rich in beauty, but only poor, that when she dies in beauty, dies her store.
Then she hath sworn that she will still live chaste.
She hath, and in doing so makes great waste, for beauty starred by her severity, cuts beauty from all posterity. She is too fair, too wise, and too wisely fair, and to merit this bliss by making me despair, she hath forsworn to love, And in that vow, I do live but dead to tell it now.
Be ruled by me. Forget to think of her.
How should I forget to think?
By giving liberty unto thine eye. Examine other beauties.
'Tis a way to call her exquisite into question, when happy masks kiss fair ladies' brows, being black put us in mind of the hidden fair. A man cannot forget the treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a lady who's passing fair, and what doth her beauty serve but a note that I may read who passed the passing fair. Farewell, coz, thou cannot teach me to forget.
I'll pay that doctrine or else die in debt.
But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike. It is not hard, I think, for men as old as we to keep the peace.
Of honorable reckoning are you both. 'Tis a pity you have lived at odds for so long. But, sir, what say you to my suit?
But saying o'er what I said before, my child is yet a stranger to this world. She has not yet seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we deem her make right to be a bride.
Younger than she, her happily mother's maid.
And too soon haired are those so early made. The earth has swallowed up all my hopes but she. She is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, win her heart. My will to her consent be but a part. And she agreed within her scope of choice, lies my fair and according voice. Tonight I hold an old encompassed fest, whereunto I invite many a guest whom I love. Add you to the score. One more, most welcome, makes my numbers more. My poor house to behold the night, earth-treading stars make the dark heavens bright. Come, go with me. Go, Sarai, trudge about to fair Verona, and find those persons out whose names are hereunto within. And to them say, my house is welcome, and pleasure stay.
Find out whose names are written here. These are not names, but riddles. I should be to the learned in good time.
Tough man. One fire burns out another's burning. One pain lessens another's anguish. Turn giddy and be halt by backward turning. One grief cures another's languish. By taking some new infection to thine eye, the old with rank of poison will die.
Your plankton leaf is good for that.
For what?
For broken shin.
By Romeo, art thou mad?
Not mad, but more bound than a madman. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped in torrent. Good, my good fellow!
Good evening. Pray, sir, can you read?
By my own fortune's misery.
Perhaps you have learned that book. Can you read anything that you see?
If I know the letters and the language.
Ye, sir, rest you merry.
Peace, peace, man, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselme and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Petravio, Signor Placento and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, my uncle Capulet and his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosaline, Livia, Signor Valentino and his cousin Tybalt, Lucio and the lively Helena. You're weird. 'Tis a fair assembly if they come.
Now we shall go.
Whither?
Up
Where?
to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
I should have asked her that in the first place.
Now I'll tell you without asking.
what devout religion of mine eye would maintain such falsehood? Well, if so, then tears we turn to fire, and those who often drown would never die. Transparent heretics be burnt for liars. One fairer than my love, the all-seeing sun hath not seen her match since the world first begun.
Maybe. But on a crystal scale, let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid, that I will show you shining at this feast. Let us go.
I will go with no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of mine own.
Violet is pronounced Selena.
It's Rosalind, and no one's prettier.
Now by my maiden head, at 12-year-old I made her come. What lamb? What ladybird? God forbid, where is this child? What Juliet?
How now? Who calls?
Your mother.
Madam, I am here. What is your will?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Oh, nurse, come back again. I've remembered me. Thou'st hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of a pretty age.
In faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth. Yet let it be said of my teeth, I have but 4. She is not yet 14. How long is it now until Namastide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Even or odd, of all the days of the year, come Lammas Eve at night, shall she be 14. That shall she be. Susan and she were of an age. Well, Susan is with God now. She was too good for me. But, as I said, come Lammas Eve at night, shall she be 14. Merry shall she be. 'Tis since the earthquake now 11 years, and she was weaned. I never should forget it, for on that day she fell. My husband, was a merry soul, God be with him, picked up the child. Hast thou fallen on thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And the pretty thing, she left crying, and said I, to think of it, hast thou fallen? Thou wilt fall backward when thou comest of age. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And pretty thing, she stinted and said I.
Enough of this. I pray thee, hold thy peace.
I cannot choose but laugh. And to think, she had a bump on her head, as big as a young cockerel's stone, a right parlous knock. Hast thou fallen on thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And pretty thing, it sticked and said I.
And stint thou too, I pray thee, nurse, say I.
Peace, I have done. Thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed, and I should see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary? That Mary is the very theme I come to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I drink not of.
An honor! Were I not thine only nurse, I would have thought thou had sucked wisdom from thy teat.
Well, think of marriage now. Here in Verona, rich ladies younger than you are already mothers. When I was younger than you, I became your mother. Thus, in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man! Oh, lady, lady, what a man! Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
A flower! He's a very flower!
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris' face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. This precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory that in gold clasps locks in the golden story. So shall you share all that he doth possess by having him, and making yourself no less.
Less? Nay, bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you accept Paris' love?
I will look at him and try to like him, if what I see is likable. But I will not fall for him any more than your permission allows.
Madame, the guests are come, supper is served, and they await your presence.
We follow thee. Juliet, the Count awaits you.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
Well, what speech shall be spoken for our excuse, or shall we onward without an apology?
It's not a fashion to give lengthy explanations like that. We'll give a dance and then we'll leave.
A torch for me, I am too sad to dance, but being heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance!
Nay, nay, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground that I cannot move.
Romeo, you are a lover, so borrow Cupid's wings and soar above common bounds.
I am too sore, having been pierced with his arrow, to fly with his nimble wings. And my injury keeps me so down that I cannot leap any higher than my dull sadness. Under love's heavy burden, I do sink.
If you sink, you're dragging down love. And it is not right to drag down something as tender as love.
Is love a tender thing?
I just said it was.
Love is too rude, too rough, and too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
Well, Romeo, if love rough up love. Prick love for pricking and beat love down. Now come, give me a mask to put my face in, because that's what you do with masks.
The minute we get in, let's all start dancing.
Nay, a torch for me. It looks like a lot of fun, but there's no saying that applies to me. You can't lose if you don't play the game. I'll sit this one out.
Romeo, you're being a stick in the mud. But we'll draw you out. Come, we burn daylight.
I had a dream last night.
Yeah, and so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed and dream things that are true.
Ah, I see Queen Mab hath been upon you. She's the fairy's midwife, and her chariot is an empty hazelnut. Made by the joiner squirrel. They have made chariots for the fairies for as long as anyone can remember. Her coachman is a gnat, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love.
Peace, Mercutio, you talk of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams. Children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, as thin as substance as air, and as inconstant as the wind.
This wind you speak of blows us off course. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I am afraid we'll arrive too early. I have a feeling this party tonight is the start of something bad that will end with my own death. But whoever's in charge of my life, guide it where it may. Onward, lusty gentlemen.
Let's get it.
Ooh, bread.
Gentlemen, welcome. Ladies, whichever ones of you refuse to dance will be rumored to have corns on your toes. There once was a time when I bent wear a mask over my eyes to charm a lady by whispering stories in their ears. But those days are gone. Long gone. Welcome all, gentlemen. Come on, musicians, play music. A hall, give room, and put it, girls.
What lady doth enrich the hand of yonder knight? Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright, like a rich jewel in an Ethiop's ear, beauty too rich for use, and for earth too dear. Like a snowy dove trooping among crows, or other fellows yonder lady doth show. I'll wait the end of enter and watch her place of stand, and then by touching hers make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love until now? To swear its sight, ne'er did I see true beauty till this night.
Why, this by his voice be a Montague. How dare he show his face here? By the stock in honor of my kin, I'll strike him dead and hold it not of sin.
How now, kinsman? Wherefore scorn you so?
Uncle, 'tis a Montague, our foe. Come hither to this place this night, to strike in our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
Aye, 'tis that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cuz. Let him be. He bears him like a portly gentleman. The truth be told, fair Verona brags of him as a virtuous and well-governed young man. I would not, for all the wealth here in town, film disparagement in my house. Therefore, take no note of him, and let him be. This is my accord. And if you agree, please remove thy frown and ill-beseeming semblance to her face.
If such a villain is a guest, I'll not endure him.
You will endure him. What, Goodman boy? I say he will be endured. Go to. You are such. That's awesome. You make a mutiny on my guest.
Uncle, but why? It is a shame.
Go to. You are a saucy boy. Is it so indeed? Be quiet, or I'll make you quiet.
This combination of forced patience and pure rage makes my body tremble. I'll leave for now. But Romeo's prank, which seems so sweet to him now, will turn bitter to him later.
I do profane with my most unworthiest hand this holy shrine with his gentle fine. My lips, two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth thy rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much. For saints have hands that pilgrims to touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
But don't saints have lips and holy palmers too?
Aye, lips that they must use in prayer.
And let's let lips do what hands do. They pray.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not and let my prayers take effect, and by your lips grant, or turn my faith to despair.
Then have my lips the sins they took.
O trespass sweetly urged. Oh, give me my sin again.
You kissed by the book.
Madam,
Nice.
your mother desires a word with you.
Who is her mother?
Married bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house. I nursed her daughter who you talked withal. I tell you, he that can lay hold of her shall have the chase. Oh.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, my heart's true love is my foe's death.
Away be gone, the sport is at its best.
Alas, is the more my unrest.
Nay, gentlemen, prepare not be gone. We have a trifling foolish banquet going on. Proceed so, it is getting late. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Asla, I may fade, it waxes late. Well, out to my rest.
Goodness. What is your Romeo without theirs?
I know
grave is like to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo and a Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen, unknown, and known too late.
What's this? What's this?
A rhyme I learned from one I danced with all.
Anon, anon. Let's to bed. The strangers are all gone.
Now old desire doth in his deathbed lie, and new affection gapes to be his heir. That fair for which love groaned for and would die, with tender Juliet matched, is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike betwixt by the charm of looks. But being held a foe, he can complain, and she steal no sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he may not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear. And she, as much in love, her means much less, to meet her new beloved anywhere. But passion grants them power, time means, to meet tempering extremities with extreme sweet.
Well, that was a classic meet cute, but where's the passion, the romance?
Wait, we haven't gotten to the balcony scene yet.
Judith, hold my calls. Can I go forward when my heart is here? Oh, turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out.
Oh, Romeo, my cousin Romeo.
You come to see you find a way under and carve Rosalind and the branches up. Oh, that was funny.
Oh, wait, our next entrance is that way.
Okay.
Just as scars that never felt a wound. But soft, but light from the yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. O rise, fair sun, until the envious moon is already pale and sick with grief. Thou art her maid, but thou art made more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. And in her best livery is but green and sick, and only fools doth wear it. Cast it off. Oh, it is my lady. It is my love that she knew she wore. She speaks and says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discord, and I will answer. Oh, I am too bold. It is not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heavens do entreat themselves to some business in her eyes, and twinkle there in their spheres until they return. What if they, those were her eyes in her head, and the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes through the airy region would stream so bright that birds would sing and think it was day and not night. Look the way she lays her cheek upon her hand, for I a glove on that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Oh, me.
Oh, she speaks. Speak again, sweet angel.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father or refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I speak at this, or shall I hear more?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, and not a Montague. What is Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. How be some other name, at which we call a rose, by any other name would still smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
Call me but love, and I will be new baptized, and henceforth never be Romeo.
What man art thou, thus the screened knight that dost stumble upon my counsel?
I know not how to tell thee, dear saint, for my name is hateful to myself, for it is an enemy to thee. If I had it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's utterance, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, dear saint, if either is hateful to thee.
Whence came you? Tell me, and wherefore? If my kinsmen see thee, they will murder thee.
More peril line in thine eye than in 20 of their swords. Look but sweet, and I improve against their enmity, and I have nice cloak to hide me. But if thou but love, let them find me here, for I am better to be put to death by their hate than death prorogued by the wanting of your love.
Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. But my father would not like it, but I don't care.
Oh, lady, by yonder moon, I swear.
Do not swear by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her sable orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
And what shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou must, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I will believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Do not swear, although I join thee. I have no joy of this contract tonight. It is too rash. Sweet good night.
Will thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
My love's dear vow for mine.
I did give thee mine before thou didst request it, though I would it were to give again.
Romeo and Juliet?
I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Stay but a little, for I will come again.
Oh, sweet, sweet night. I am afeard this is but a dream. Much too sweet to be substantial.
3 words, appeared to come to thee, where and when thou wilt perform the rite. And all my fortunes I'll lay at thy feet, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Mama!
I come anon, but if I do beseech thee, if thou wilt cease thy suit and leave me to my grief.
Mama!
Why I come? 1,000 times good night.
And 1,000 times worse to want thy light. Love looks toward love as schoolboys from their books, but love looks away from love toward school with heavy looks.
Hiss, Romeo, hiss!
'Tis my soul that calls my name. Oh, how silver sweet are lovers' tongues at night, like the gentlest music to attending ears.
Romeo,
My dear,
what o'clock shall I send for thee?
at the hour of 9,
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I did forget why I did call thee back.
and I will stand here till you remember.
And I'll still stand to forget, remembering how I love thy company.
And still I'll stand here to have thee forget again, forgetting any home but here.
'Tis almost morning. I would have thee gone. But yet, not as far as the wanton's bird, who lets it hop a little from her hand.
Oh, were I that bird,
Sweet, so would I. Good night. Good night. Parting with such sweet sorrow that I must say good night till the morrow.
sleep upon thine eye, and peace in thy breast. For I that sleep, how sweet would be thy rest. I must hence to my ghostly father's cell, for his help to crave, him I have to tell. Good morrow, Father.
God bless you. Who greets me so early in the morning? Young man, something's wrong if you're getting out of bed this early. Every old man has worries, and worried men never get any sleep. But young men should not have a care in the world. This tells me that you've been upset with some anxiety. If that's not the case, then this must be it. You, Romeo, have not gone to bed last night.
The latter is true, and the sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin. Wast thou with Rosaline?
I have forgotten that name, and that name's woe.
That's my good son. But where wast thou? Who wast thou with?
Ere ask me again, and I will tell thee. I have been feasting with my enemy, and my love's dear heart is set on the fair daughter of the rich Capulet. As mine is on hers, hers is set on mine, and all things together combine, that thou must save with holy marriage. Thou, Father, I do pray, wilt thou wed us today?
Good. Holy Francis, what a change is here. Was Rosaline, the one you loved so dear, so soon forsaken? This is true then, that young men's love not lies in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Thou chidest me off the loving Rosaline, chidest me not.
On one account I'll thy assistant be. For this agreement could turn your two families' rancor to pure love.
We must hence. I stand no sudden haste.
Wisely and slowly, they stumble who go fast.
Salutation to your French slop. You gave us a counterfeit barely last night.
I pray, what counterfeit did I give thee?
Sir, the slip. Do you not conceive?
A man in my situation may strain some courtesy. My business was great.
Why, Romeo, is... I don't want to break my arm. Why, is not now better than groaning for love? Now thou art sociable. Now thou art Romeo. Now thou art what thou art.
What are you looking at? Never mind. I don't care. You stop there, stop there.
You desirest me to stop in my tail against the hair?
Yes.
But why?
You would have made it long.
Thou art deceived, for I would have made it short. I would have come to the depth of my tail before deciding to occupy the argument no longer.
Not you.
Here comes Goodly here.
A sail, a sail.
Two, a shirt and a smock.
Petra!
John.
My fan, Petra.
Petra, to hide her face for her fan's the fair face.
God ye good morrow, gentlemen.
And God ye good evening, fair gentlewoman.
Is it good evening?
Oh, but it is. For the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon.
Out on you! What kind of man are
A
you?
scandalous one.
And one that God hath made for himself to mar.
That's right.
It is well said, for himself to mar. Quoth I. Can any of you tell me where I might find young Romeo?
I can tell you, but he will be older when you find him than when you sought him. I am the youngest of that name, for a fault of mine own.
Thou sayest well.
Yea, is the worst well? Very well took in faith. Wisely, wisely.
If you be he, I desire some confidence with you.
sir.
Oh, this is going to be rich.
Oh, you're right. Now repeat after me. An old hair whore and an old hair whore is very good meat in the lens, but a hair that is whore is too much for score. When whores ever be spent. Romeo, will you to your father's room to dinner thither?
I will follow.
Now, farewell, ancient lady. Farewell. Lady, lady, lady.
Farewell! I pray you, sir! A word! Who was that merchant that was so full of his roguery?
One that will say more in a month than he will stand to in a year.
And to say anything against me, I'll take him down! And a lustier man than he! And 20 such jacks! And if I cannot, I'll find those that shut. Scurvy knave! I am none of his flirt gills. I am none of his skate saints. And you must stand by to suffer every man to use me at his pleasure?
I saw no man use you a pleasure.
Oh!
If I had, my women would quickly have been out, I warrant you. I'd be a draw as soon as a man. If I see occasion in the good quarrel, the law on my side.
Now, for God, I am so vexed that every part of me withers. Scurvy knave! I pray you, sir, a word. Now, as I said, my lady Juliet bade me inquire you out. What she bade me say, I'll keep to myself. But let me tell you this. If you should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it were a very ill thing indeed, as they say. For the gentlewoman is young, and if you should deal double with her, it were a very gross thing to offer any gentlewoman, and very weak dealing.
Commend you to thy lady, I do protest.
God in heaven bless thee. I will tell her. Lord, Lord, she'll be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her? Dost thou mark me?
Why? I will tell her that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentleman-like offer.
Then bid her some devise to come in shrift this afternoon, and at Friar Lawrence's cell we shall be tried and married. I will quit thy pains.
No, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon at Friar Lawrence's cell? Well, she shall be there.
Farewell, be trusty, and commend me to thy lady.
Farewell. Oh, my lady is the most beautiful lady. Why, when she was but a little prattling thing. Oh, there is one man in town, one Paris, who would fain lay knife abroad. But she would rather see a toad, a very toad, as look on him. I anger her sometimes, and I tell her that Paris is the proper man. But what I do, she's as pale as any clout in the versal world.
Farewell, and commend me to thy lady.
1,000 times farewell. Petra!
Anon.
Petra, take my fare. Look what you've done. Petra!
me with him? That's not so. Oh, she is lame. If she had affections and warm youthful blood, my words would bandy her to my love and his to mine. Where is she? Good nurse, why look at thou so sad? Though news be sad, tell them to you merrily. And if thy news is good, thou shamest thy news by telling to with a sour face.
I am weary. Give me leave a while. Oh, fie, how my bones ache. What a jaunt have I had.
I would thou hadst my bones, and I thy news. Come, speak.
Jesu, what haste! Can you not stay a while? Can you not see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath, when thou hast breath, to say to me that thou art out of breath? The excuse you make is longer than the tale you excuse.
Well, I warrant you, you know not how to choose a man. Romeo, Romeo. No, not Romeo. He's not the flower of courtesy, though I'll warrant as gentle as a lamb.
Is thy news good or bad? Answer to that.
My head, what a head have I. I feel as though it would break into 1,000 pieces. Oh, my back, the other side. Oh, my back. Beshrew your heart for sending me out to catch my death by jaunting up and down.
I'm sorry that thou art not well. Come, what says he of our marriage? What of that?
Your love says, as well as any honest and virtuous and all warrant courteous gentleman. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
What? Are you so hot? Come up, my troll. Is this the poultice for my aching bones? Next time, do your messages yourself.
Here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
lady. Oh, so a light foot that ne'er wear out the everlasting flint. A lover may bestride the gossamer that idles in the wanton summer air, and yet not fall, so light is vanity.
Good evening to my ghostly professor.
Romeo thank thee, daughter, for us both.
He thanks thee. Her also thanks too much.
Oh, Juliet, if thou art as happy as I am, and much better with words, tell me about the happiness you imagine we'll have in our marriage.
I can imagine more than I can say. There's more on my mind than words.
Come with me, and you will not be alone until Holy Church incorporate two and one.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a lovely story, kid. But it's a little amusing, too. But it lacks drama, passion, conflict.
You mentioned there was a tragedy?
We're only halfway through.
Judith, cancel our afternoon.
There'll be a 10-minute intermission. Feel free to grab some snack.
what, that? I didn't bother you for a while, because I know what that's like. That's all you have to do, right? Okay. I said that's all you have to do, right? Just keep going at Small class. Small class. We had 25.
That was fast. But Benvolio, you're like one of those fellows that when they walk into a bar, clap their sword upon a table, and then walk to the bartender and tell them, God send me no need of thee. And then, when the second round of cups comes around, draws your sword upon him for no reason.
I don't remember. Am I like such a fellow?
Yes, you're as hot a jack-o'-nine mood as any man in Italy, and as soon moved to be moody, and as soon moody to be moved.
And what to?
Okay, so if there were two people like you, soon there would be no people like you. Because you would kill each other. Your head is so full of fights, like an egg is full of yolk. But your head is all beaten up from the fighting, like scrambled eggs. And you're the one that wants to talk to me up restraint.
By my head! Here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close, for I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good day. A word with one of you.
Oh, one word with one of us?
do not entreat me, for you will give me an occasion.
Can you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou think of us? Minstrels? Those who think of us as minstrels hear nothing but discord. Here's my fiddlestick, and here's that shall make you dance. Sounds! Consort!
Good Mercutio, we must go. Now, stop this bickering, or else depart. Here, all eyes gaze on us.
Then Volio, men's eyes were made to gaze, and let them look, for I will not budge for no man's pleasure.
Oh, well, peace be with you, for here comes my man.
I'd be hanged if you were your livery. Go and let him chase you off to some field, and then, maybe in some sense, your worship may call him man.
Romeo, thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth outweigh the appertaining rage. But such a villain I am not. I can see thou dost not know me. Farewell.
Boy, the injuries thou hast cost me deserve better than this. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest. I have never injured thee, but love thee better than thou can devise. Until thou know the reason of my love, dear Capulet, which name I tender dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Alice Cicada carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
Ha! I am for you. Benvolio, bring them. Gentlemen, the previous outrage, the prisoners that bandits standing in the streets of Verona. Tybalt, Mercutio, hold!
I'm hurt. Where is he fled?
What? Art thou hurt?
No, no. It is but a flesh wound. But 'tis enough. 'Tis enough.
Come on, man. You can't hurt that bad.
No, 'tis not as wide as a church door, nor as deep as a well, but 'tis enough. 'Tis enough. If you were looking to look for me tomorrow, you'd find me a grave man. Devil had you come between us. I was hurt under your arm. Come, find me some house to rest. Take me in some meeting. A plague on both your houses!
No. This cannot be. This cannot. No.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, brave Mercutio's dead.
Oh, today's black fate on more days doth the pen. But this begins a woe that others must end!
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
Alive in triumph, and Mercutio slain! Away with heaven and respect and lenity! Fire on fury be my conduct now! Tybalt, now take the villain back again thou gavest me of late. For Mercutio's soul is little above our head for thine to keep him company, and neither you or I must join him.
Thou wretched boy, that did consort with him here, shalt join him hence.
It shall determine that.
The citizens of Tybalt slain. Romeo, go forth.
fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Here lies the man slain by young Romeo, who killed thy kinsman brave Mercutio.
Tybalt! My cousin! Oh, my brother's child! Princess! Oh, cousin! Husband! Oh, my dear kinsman! Oh, the blood is spilled! Princess! As thou art true, for blood of ours shed blood of Montague! Cousin!
Benvolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, who Romeo did slay. Romeo entreated him not to fight, but he drew on him onward after killing Mercutio. It's not Romeo's fault by my life.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Some 20 of them fought in this black strife, and all those 20 could but kill one life. I beg for justice, which thou, princess, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price of his precious blood doth own.
Not Romeo, princess. Romeo and Mercutio were friends. His fault concludes what the law should have ended. The life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, I do exile him hence. Let Romeo hence in haste, or else when he's found, that hour is his last.
Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steeds, toward Phoebus' lodging. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, that Romeo's eyes may wake, and Romeo leap into these arms, untalked of and unseen. Come, civil night. Come, gentle night. Come, loving black-brown night. Give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so bright that all the world will be in love with night, and pay no worship to the garish sun. Good nurse, why dost thou wring thy hands?
He's dead! He's dead! He's dead! We are undone, little bleeding. We are undone. He's gone. He's deceased. He's killed. He's dead.
I saw it with my eyes. God save the mark. Here, on his manly chest, all adopted blood, all in gore blood. I swallowed it at the sight.
Oh, vile earth, kill me now, that he and I may lay in one coffin.
Tybalt! Oh, Tybalt! The best friend I ever had! Courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman. Tybalt is gone and Romeo banished. Romeo who killed him, he is banished.
Oh, God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. It did, alas the day, it did.
Oh, serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, did e'er drag keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical.
There is no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. These tears, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo! Oh,
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him.
will you speak well of him who killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Oh, what tongue shall smooth thy name, when I, free Outla's wife, have mangled it? But why, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears. You are alone, and I must rejoice. My husband lives that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead that would have slain my husband. Come, nurse. I'll to my wedding bed, and death, not Romeo, will take my maidenhead.
Hie you hither to yourself. I will find Romeo to comfort you. Hearty, Romeo will be here at night. Hie you to your chambers. I'll find him out. He's hid at Friar Lawrence's cell.
I'll find him.
Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is enamored to thy parts, and thou art wedded to calamity.
Oh, Father, what is the news? What is the princess's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from her lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Be merciful. Say death, for exile hath much more terror in its look than death. Say not banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls. Banishment is death mistermed.
Unholy sin. Oh, rude unthankfulness. The princess turned that black word death to banishment. This is dear mercy, and you seest it not.
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every unworthy thing can look upon her. But not Romeo. How can thou stand there still and say exile is not death?
Arise, one not. Good Romeo, hide thyself. Quick, Romeo, bind by to my study. God's will. Quick, stand up, stay a while. What's with you? What's your will?
Let me in and you shall know my will. I come from Lady Juliet.
Come in then.
Oh, holy friar. Oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's love? Where is Romeo?
There, on the floor, with his own tears made drunk.
So lies my mistress, blubbering and weeping, weeping and blubbering. Stand up, you, and be a man. For Juliet's sake, rise and be a man.
Nurse,
Oh, sir, well, that's the end of all.
thou spakest of Juliet. How is it with her? Doth she think me an old murderer? I have stained the childhood of our joy, with blood removed, but little from her own. Where is she, and how doth she? What does my concealed lady say of our cancelled love?
She says nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps, then falls down, and then stands up again, and on Tybalt calls, and on Romeo cries, and then falls down again.
Oh, Father, tell me, in what vile part of my body does my name lie, that I might cut it out?
Hold, man! If you kill yourself, you are killing that love that you vow to cherish. Go, hence, ascend her chamber. Woo her, but do not stay past the watch be set. For if you do, you cannot hence off to Mantua, where you shall stay until we find a way to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the princess, and come back with 200,000 times more joy than thou wentest forth in lamentation.
Oh, this joy that calls past joy unto me is such a grief, but grief to part with thee. Farewell, Father.
Things have fallen out so unluckily, sir, that we have not had time to move our Juliet. It is very late. She'll not be down tonight. I promise you, were it not for your company, I would have been in bed an hour ago myself.
These times of woe have left no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she is mewed up to her heaviness.
Wife, go to her ere you go to bed, and acquaint her here of Paris as well. and mark you knee on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Monday? Then Wednesday is too soon. Ah, Thursday. Let it be a Thursday then. She'll marry this noble earl. You like this haste? Will you be ready? What say you to Thursday?
My lord, I put that Thursday word tomorrow.
That's just good. Get you gone then. Go to Juliet ere you go to bed, wife, and prepare against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord.
Wilt thou be gone? It's not yet midday. It was the nightingale that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ears, and not the lark. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
'Twas the lark, the herald of morning. No nightingale, dear my love. Look, what envious streaks lace the clouds in yonder east. The night candles are burnt out, and the joyous morning stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops. I must go and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I'm sure it is some meteor. So, you need us not to be gone.
Let them find me here. Let them put me to death. Come, death. I am content to die. I have more care to stay than to go. I welcome death, if Juliet wills it so. Oh, come, my soul, let us talk. It's not morning yet.
It is. Hence, be gone, away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. More light, and light it grows.
And more light, and more dark, and dark our woes.
Madam,
Nurse,
your lady mother is coming to your chamber. It is morning. Be awake, look about.
thin window, let day in and let life out.
One more kiss, and I'll descend.
Thinkest thou we'll ever meet again?
I doubt it not.
Oh, daughter, are you up? Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Oh, evermore weeping for your cousin's death. What, wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not let him live. Therefore have done. Some grief shows much of love, but much grief shows still some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling lost.
But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes in the most needful times. What is thy news?
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the Count county Paris. At St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
At St. Peter's Church in Peters, too. He will not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder this haste that I must wed, ere he that is to be my husband comes to woo. Go and tell my father I will not wed yet.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself, and see how he will take it at your hands.
Now, wife, have you delivered to her a decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
How? Soft! Will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not think her blessed? Unworthy child as she is, that we have wrought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no proud, but feather your fine joints in Thursday next, and go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I'll drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrying! Out, you baggage, you town face!
Fine, fine, you are too hot.
Please, be patient, but to hear a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch! Get thee to the church on Thursday, or ne'er speak to me again. Think to it, speak not, reply not, do not answer me. I am not used to jest. All my life I wanted to marry you off, and this is all you have to say?
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, sir, to rate her so.
Oh, you wise woman, hold your tongue! Let your gossip go!
I speak no treason.
Oh, God, ye goddess!
You are too hot!
God, Gladys makes me mad! Ever since she was born, all I wanted her is to have her well married, to have such a wonderful person to wed with, and to have the wretched pudding food that I cannot marry. I am too young. I cannot love. Please forgive me. But as you are not married, I'll pardon thee thus. Graze when you want to, for you are not held with me. I promised you to him, and my promise is, my word is everything. I would be nothing without it. So you either marry him or hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. I don't care. I will not be forsworn.
Oh, God, good nurse. How shall this be prevented?
Faith, here it is. Romeo is banished, and if he returns, he will be killed. Then, since the case so stands as it does now, I think it best you marry Paris. Be sure, my heart, you are happy in the second match, for it excels your first. And if it did not, your first is dead, or 'twere as good he were, with you being here and having no use of him.
Speakest thou from thy heart?
And from my soul, too.
Amen.
What?
Thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in. Tell my lady mother that I am gone, after displeasing my father, to the church to make confession and be absolved.
Mary, I will. And this is wisely done.
Ancient damnation, oh most wicked fiend. Go, counselor, I need you no longer. I'll to the friar to hear his remedy. And if all else fails, I myself have will to die.
So, what do you think?
So let me get this straight. The leading man is banished to Mantua.
Angela, yes.
I think it seems that having the protagonist written out in the beginning of the play, this doesn't do well. I mean, we don't have the budget to shoot 2 locations now.
And what about the guy Juliet was supposed to marry? What was his name?
Berlin?
Paris. Just wait. He's coming back.
Thursday, sir. The time is very short.
My father will have it so, and I am nothing slow to slack his haste.
You say you do not know the lady's mind. Uneven is the course. I like it not.
Irreverently she weeps for Tybalt's death. There's been little talk of love.
Ah, here comes the lady towards my cell.
How now, my lady and my wife?
That may be, sir, when I may be your wife.
What maybe must be love on Thursday next.
And what must be shall be. Are you at leisure as we find now, or shall I come to you evening mass?
My leisure serves me now, pensive daughter. We must entreat the time alone.
God shield as you disturb devotion. Juliet, I will rouse ye on Thursday. Until then, adieu.
I'll shut the door and weep with thee.
Ah, Juliet, I already know thy grief.
Then tell me not how thou knowest of my grief, but tell me how I may prevent it. If what thou speakest, speak not of remedy, I kill myself.
Hope. I do spy some kind of hope. If you're willing to kill yourself rather than marry Paris, then I can give thee remedy.
Hope bid me leap off the battlements of yonder tower rather than marry Paris.
Hold then. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, give consent to marry Paris. Let not the nurse lie with thee in your chamber, and drink off this vial. A cold and drowsy humor will run through thy veins, causing false death. You, no pulse, no breath, no warmth shall testify that thou livest. And you will continue 42 hours, where you will wake in the mausoleum. I will send to Romeo, telling him of our plan, and he will meet to bring you off to Mantua.
Oh, give me, tell me not of fear.
I will send a sister with strength and speed to Mantua.
Love give me strength, and strength shall come before it. Farewell, Holy Father. sin of disobedient opposition. By holy Lawrence, to fall prostrate here and beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforth, I am ever ruled by you.
Oh. I'll in for the count and tell him of this. I have just gotten it up tomorrow.
What? Are you busy? Need you my help?
No, madam. You've called such necessaries as are behoved for our state tomorrow. Let the nurse lie with you tonight, for I'm sure you have your hands full.
Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need.
Farewell. God only knows when we'll meet again. There is a slight cold fear cutting through my veins. I'll call them back to comfort me. Nurse! Oh, what good would she be here in my desperate situation? I must act alone. Come, Viola. What if this mixture do not work at all? Will I be married then, tomorrow? No, this shall forbid it. Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
Madame Juliet. Fast I warrant her she. What man? What lady? Fie, you slut a bed. What sweetheart? What lover? I say, what bride? What? Not a word? What? Dressed and in your clothes and town again? I must needs wake you. Lady! 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 Alive! Alive! My lady!
Let me see it. Out! Alas! She's cold! Death hath taken her hence to make me well. Ties on my tongue and will not let me speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but ne'er to return. O son, the night before thy wedding day, hath death lain with thy wife. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir. My daughter he hath wedded. I will die and leave him all. Life, living, all is death. Alas, my child is dead. And with my child, all my joys are buried.
Peace out before shame. Confusion's cure lies not with these confusions. You and heaven had a part in her. Now, heaven hath all, and all is better for the maid. You cannot keep your part from death, but God keeps his part in eternal life. Come, let us prepare to bring the fair corse unto her grave, where she shall live in eternal life.
How now? News from Verona. Balthazar. How is my Juliet? If she be well, news cannot be ill.
Then she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps and compels monument, and her immortal part in angels lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it you. Oh, pardon me for telling these ill news, since you did leave it for my office, sir.
Is it even so? I defy you, stars. Thou knowest my place of lodging. Fetch me ink and paper, and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir, have patience. Your face is pale, wild, and does impart some misadventure.
So oft to see. Get thee gone from me, and hire those horses. I will be with thee straight. lie with thee tonight. I know of an apothecary, and hereabouts you dwell, and noting this penury to myself I did say, that if a man was in need of a poison, whose present death is Mantua, here lives a captive wretch that would sell it to him.
Ah, Sister Mary John, welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo?
I am not come to meet you all because I was stuck here.
Then, who brought my letter then to Romeo?
I'm still hungry.
Oh, this letter was not nice, but full of import, and neglecting it could cause catastrophe. Go ahead, Sister Mary John, go ahead. I have but 3 hours. I must go to the mausoleum and bring Juliet to my church till I can find a way to send to Romeo.
Give me those flowers, boy. You go and stand a little. Juliet, the flowers did I strew thy bridal bed, but here you lie in this tomb of dust and stone. I will come here nightly to weep. Someone's coming. I will hide over here and see who it is.
Give me the light. Upon thy life, whatever thou hearest or seest, stand aloof, and do not interrupt my course. If thou should show us me some friendship, be prosperous, and farewell, my friend.
For all the same, I'll hide me here about. His looks I fear, his intents I doubt.
Here is that haughty Montague, who did kill my love's cousin, for which she died withal. He disturbs her rest. Does he know no decency after death? I will arrest him here. Sir, thou art a villain! I do arrest thee. Come, you must die.
I must, and therefore I have come hither. So fly hence, and think upon these gone. For by heaven, I love thee better than I love myself, and therefore I have come hither armed against myself. So boy, hereafter say, a madman's mercy bade me run away.
Stop your congregations. I do arrest thee for a felon.
Wilt thou provoke me?
Yes.
Have at thee.
Oh Lord, be fight! Oh, how hot!
I am slain.
My wife, my love, death has sucked the honey of thy breath, has had no power over thy looks. Crimson are thy lips, and in thy cheeks, O despair flag hath been advanced there. Oh, Juliet, why yet are those still so fair? I take your last look, and arms your last embrace. O lips of breath, sealed with a righteous kiss. Take this bargain with engrossing death. O bittersweet conduct be thy guide, and once desperate pilots run on. Thy dashing rocks, and thy seasick weary bark, I drink to you, my love. Apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Blessed with a kiss, I die.
St. Francis, be my speed. Who's there?
Here's one, a friend, one who knows you well.
Bliss be upon you, good my friend. Can you tell me whose torch lies yon in this chamber?
Romeo.
Romeo? Romeo, oh pale, oh lamentable chance! The lady stirs.
Oh, comfortable friar, where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
Hence, lady, I hear a noise. Your husband lies dead in thy bosom. We must hence off. I will dispose of you among the sisterhood of holy nuns. We must go. I dare stay no longer.
Go, get thee hence, for I will not away. What's this? Closed in my true love's hand. Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drank all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang on them. Thy lips are warm.
Lead, boys, which way?
Yea, noise. Then I'll be quick. Oh, happy dagger, this be thy sheath. There rest, and let me die.
This is the place, there, where the torch shall burn.
What misadventure is so early up that brings our person from our morning's rest?
Oh, heavens! Oh, wife! Look how our daughter bleeds! This dagger hath mistaken, for lo, his house is empty on the back of Montague. It is missheathed in my daughter's bosom.
Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, yet able to do the least. I come here both to impeach and purge myself, myself condemned and myself excused.
What dost thou know in this?
Romeo, there dead, was husband to that of Juliet, there dead. I married them, and on their fateful wedding day was Tybalt's doomsday, which sent the new-made bridegroom of the city banished to Mantua, for whom not Tybalt, Juliet pined. I gave her a sleeping potion to escape a second marriage. I sent a letter to Romeo telling him of our plan. And yet I arrive, and it seems Paris and true Romeo dead of poison. The letter seems to have not been sent to him. the lady wakes, and I bid her come with me to my church. She would not go, and as it seems, did violence against herself.
Where's the county's page that raised the watch? Sirrah, what made your master in this place?
My master came to strew flowers upon his lady's grave, and bid me stand aloof, so I did. And when the light came to ope the tomb, and by my master drew on him. And then I ran away to call the watch.
Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what scourge is laid upon your head, and I, for turning a blind eye, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Oh, brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona is by that name known, there should be no figure at such rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo by his lady lie, poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow, will not show his head. Go hence, and have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, others punished. For never was there a tale of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo. Well, what do you think?